Dave, you did just read the chat, so I'm gonna have to mix this one up a little bit, man. I'm gonna give you a break unless you want to like,
Nah, I
you
don't need
know.
a break. I'm good.
That's that Miami culture. Look at that. That's that Miami culture. We don't take no breaks. You say it's the off night. We ain't got our players because of suspension. Watch what we do. We gonna go to Sacramento and get a
Oh,
dub.
he's funny.
So I
Good
mean,
transition.
bam, Jaime showed off, showed out, killed the beam for one night. Miami Heat ceiling. Hey, what's the ceiling for this team?
Same place where we got to last year, the finals.
Mhm.
That's the ceiling. Simply because the way that we play, it doesn't matter where our seating is, as long as we catch fire in the playoffs, and we seem to do that almost every single time. The only time that hasn't happened was after COVID. That was the only time we haven't gotten at least to the Eastern Conference Finals. So I'll say, I'll say, I actually by minimum, I'll say Eastern Conference Finals, just because I know how we can play. But the only thing is, if we played against the Celtics, I don't know what's going to happen. I know last year when we played them, we were the eighth seed, they were the number one seed or two seed, and we got them up out of there. Got to beat them in 7 games. We won up 3-0. They came back three, and then we beat them at home. Now I know a lot of people say it's because Tatum got hurt in the first play and everything. People forget that Jimmy Butler had an ankle injury since the Knicks series, but he played throughout it. So
How many games? He missed like one game that series, right?
he did.
Okay, just want to throw that out there for him.
Also, we're just it seems like this part of the season is when we actually start to catch fire. Is when we
Mhm.
actually start to play a lot better. We won 8 of our last 10 games. Bam has been on fire. With his scoring that he's done, we've been 7-2 with him, leading the charge. 12-7 this year without Jimmy Butler. So whether he plays or not, we can actually play pretty well. But the rookie is what's really been surprising me more than likely, because I knew he was good, but he's been playing phenomenal this year from what I thought that from what I thought he could do. I thought maybe he could average about maybe like 15, something like that. But he's been games that he's put up 30. Last night he put up 26, shot 70% from the field, and it seemed like he was able to do whatever he wanted last night. And especially in the second half, in the first half he pretty much was chill. Um, but in the second half, he put up 20 points in the second half. He had a couple of moves. I know he hit a pump fade over Fox. Then he hit um a pump fake on Sabonis in the corner. He drove the ball twice. Didn't matter who was in the paint. He just made sure he went and got a bucket. He's just tough, man. I like the way he plays. He coached for basketball, so it just it's good. And then DeLon Wright, who we got out of the buyout market, is a really good defender. He stepped up last night as well. Then we had Kevin Love, who had 19 off the bench. So our team just plays together no matter what happened. That's what he culture is. It's just playing no matter what, playing good no matter who's on the floor, and just competing. So I think if everything, the way that we play, and we play like exactly we did from what I expect, from what I've seen, we can get to the Eastern Conference Finals or the finals.
That was a steal too when y'all went and got DeLon. Like
Yeah,
he fits the Miami Heat culture. He tried to bring
yeah,
it to the Wizards, but what happened?
yeah. I mean, his brother played for us, so now we got him.
Yeah, he has like a long wingspan too.
Hmm.
Yeah, can shoot the three, all that, man. Trust me, you got a good player there. Joe, how you feeling, man?
Yeah, I like him too, Dave. Jaime, one thing about him, he has size and he has height. And Keegan Murray said in the press conference yesterday, he said, "What this morning?" They asked him about him, and he said, "Oh, last time I guarded him really was I mean, not last time. I guarded him during summer league, and he developed his game so much since summer league.
Hmm.
So he said like he had a lot to his bag. He said Miami doing a good job of developing their players over there. But your ceiling is, I agree, NBA Finals, but your floor could be a first round exit.
It could be,
So
could be
just like last year. Well, last year your floor was a play in because you almost
facts, facts.
y'all played the Bulls and they actually swept y'all in the season. Y'all won that in that last second for real. So because right now y'all in the 6th seed, y'all are flying high, but y'all could be playing right now. Y'all matching up with the Bucks. And obviously with Doc Rivers at the helm, we all feel like Miami Heat can get them because they already got the Bucks number. Now Doc Rivers your coach. Come on now, like you gonna give us
Mhm.
that too?
People
So
forget that we're actually 2-1 in playoff series against the Bucks too
yeah,
since
they only
Jimmy got
win.
there.
They only
Oh,
win was the year after the bubble when they weren't playing with their food.
yep.
But when y'all hurt though?
Yeah, we were injured
Okay.
everywhere, and it was like COVID riddled. So we
Well,
just
the
weren't.
bubble, the bubble was the bubble too though, so we can't.
No, but what I'm saying is, it was after the bubble. After the bubble, we were it was COVID riddled. Like
Yeah,
everyone that season just had COVID injuries. It was
yeah, I remember
everything.
that. Yeah, I remember that. That's when the Warriors won, right? Yeah.
Mm.
So, but I want to say that your ceiling is the finals because y'all are the only team in the East that I see that can beat the Celtics. Literally, I don't see nobody else beating the Celtics. I don't see anybody fully healthy. Cavaliers, Bucks, Knicks, Sixers, Pacers. Enjoy that NCAA tournament against Celtics. Magic, Bulls, Hawks, Nets. None of these dudes can beat the Celtics except for y'all.
You said
Because
Nets?
yeah, I just threw them in there.
I was like, come on now. I was gonna say the Wizards.
That's funny.
Yeah, so but y'all, y'all got that heat. Y'all play a brand of basketball which is built for the playoffs. Like people don't realize with Miami Heat, offensively, people are fond about the Spurs in their heyday, the Warriors in their heyday, the ball movement, all that unselfishness. That's Miami Heat in the playoffs. Miami Heat all offensively are really good. With no disrespect, Dave, with average players like Jimmy Butler and Bam, Jimmy, they got heart. That's what it is. They got that culture. But Bam and Jimmy Butler ain't carrying no other team outside of this, like for real. But like
Mm.
carrier
I mean, he did help the Minnesota Timberwolves get to the playoffs where they haven't made it in like 12
as
years.
an
So he
AC, but
carried that team. Hey,
no, he
look, he
didn't.
got
Cat was the
he
best
got them
player,
he got them there.
but he
They
didn't
did
carry
it.
them.
Yeah, he did. He did.
What? Cat was the best player. Cat was first. He's the all-NBA
I'm
player.
not serious, Joe. I'm not serious.
Oh,
I'm
what
not
I
serious.
say? You know, I'm more ready for a
His
debate.
leadership
You
carried them
see,
there.
Yeah,
you gonna say what?
He does have leadership.
His
Yeah, I
leadership
give you
carried them
that.
there.
But I'm talking about his talent is not at the
Nah,
point
nah,
where
nah, nah, nah,
he
nah,
can
nah.
carry guys. But in this Heat
What about
culture,
the 76ers thing?
he wasn't
He
like
wasn't the best. He was the
Embiid.
third option.
Embiid was the best player for
I
sure.
was just sprinkling in a little, just throwing something
He
out
was the
there.
third option. It was Embiid, Ben Simmons, then Jimmy.
But Jimmy Butler brings that. He brings out that he's the perfect guy. He's a
Yeah.
remember we got traded Miami Heat. I mean, well, not remember, but we weren't doing the show. But I mean, I was like, I didn't think they'd be good. I'm like, yo, he fits with them. You know what I mean? But I didn't think they'll make it to the finals like he did the first year. But
Yeah. Nobody
but
thought we would. Everybody thought
None
we
of the
would
years
be.
they make it.
We
You don't think they're
they
gonna make
thought
it.
we would be a first round exit.
which is
That's what they thought.
understandable. Jimmy Butler is like, you know, I
But
get it.
they don't. But it's for one, they didn't factor in the coach that we had either.
There you go.
Carl, leave. Look, we're not
He
talking
wasn't
about
the driving
we're
force.
not talking about leadership like the culture. We're talking about driving force, like the guy who carried them with his skill. Cat was the best player. He wasn't the best player.
Well, this is true too. They did
That
look night
is
and day
true.
without
Yes,
Jimmy.
he brings a culture. Yes, I get that. He brings that. You know what I mean? So he's that guy that's gonna bring that heart to the team. But he wasn't the best player. It was Cat. So, but yeah. So Eastern Conference. Well, no finals ish. And I don't think y'all gonna whoever come out the West. I don't see y'all winning. Tell you the truth.
That's
But
that's what
yeah.
I expect everyone to say that.
So that's your ceiling too, right? Just the finals.
Yeah.
All right. Not winning the finals.
Mm.
Hold on.
I don't see that right now.
You don't think Miami could get OKC?
OKC ain't going to the finals this year.
Yeah, they're not going to.
You said whoever comes out the West. I'm just throwing teams from the West out there. You said whoever.
Oh yeah, true. I see. I get.
If it's OKC, yeah, I
If
think we
we
could beat
doing
them.
that, then yeah, they got a chance. But I don't think OKC going to the finals. So
Mm.
The
like,
Timberwolves.
I
We
don't
could
think
beat
they're
them
going to
too.
the finals either.
You got the
Yeah,
Nuggets, don't you?
it's gonna probably be the Nuggets
Mm.
or the Clippers.
I think they can get. I don't know. It'll be a rough one. I think
Clippers is tough.
it'll
Clippers is
be a
tough.
good series. That'll be a good
Clippers
series.
is tough
Yeah,
because we got Kawhi on the other side of the
in the
floor.
in the playoffs, bro, like they do all isolation ball, and that's playoff basketball for sure. Like, and like Kawhi is different, dog. And
Yeah.
they got a good coach also in Ty Lue.
I know one team y'all would be though, Phoenix Suns. But go ahead.
Yeah, but Suns ain't gonna make it to the finals.
If Bill played, they would. But continue what you had to say, Joe.
I was done.
All right. Well, I mean, I agree with y'all on the ceiling that it is the NBA Finals. Until proven different, the Miami Heat, the ceiling is the finals. Like to see the 180 with Dave, and if you go back and watch the show last year, if you watch the intro, he had nothing good to say about this team at all. So you could say the basement was where they was at, was the play-in. Because he's like, look, they ain't do nothing at the trade deadline.
Shoot,
We
I
ain't
said
got
it was
nothing.
going to be a first round exit last year. I said it.
Yeah, it was bad. But they was almost in the four-way competition with the Wizards, Pacers,
Yep,
Orlando Magic, and
I
Bulls. It
was.
was like
I was. I
we was all in
was.
that big. We was all in one big bubble.
Miami
And the
giving
next
y'all
thing,
hope.
nah, not this team.
Giving me a heart attack, man.
Yeah, nah, not the Wizards. He wasn't giving me no hope. The Wizards make the finals. While we got these chats, just know it's gonna get crazy. But the basement for me is conference finals. I know y'all say play in, but I say conference finals. The only way I see them not getting out of the first round is if Jimmy gets hurt. And this team does play better without Jimmy, but that's the regular season. You still need that impact. Granted, they did win one game against the Knicks. However, you talking about more. Hold on, what is he? However, more
He
than
did.
one. He definitely did. But yeah, first round without Jimmy, that's the basement. Still in NBA Finals because I like what they got going on there. I'm with y'all.
They could be in the play-in again though.
We're
We
not worried
could
about the
be.
Pistons. The
We
Pistons
could be,
made the
but I feel
finals.
less.
They're one and only
I feel like
champion.
I feel like with the injuries that with the 76ers and Knicks, we'll be able to make a run.
Wasn't Rip Hamilton on that Pistons team when they won?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't he on the Wizards before that?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think I don't think the Pistons are making the finals ever again until they get another Wizard.
Mm.
Sorry, Carl.
Dang.
And it's funny, I talked about the Pistons earlier, how they weren't getting no calls.
Forever.
It's the Paulo travel, and then you said Josh.
Bro, he
Man,
got tackled, bro. There's
that
no
was
way that should have been a call. That was a clear foul.
the ref helped the boy up, ran down, and made the call for Josh Hart.
Help the boy up.
That was crazy. I watched the highlight and said, "Nah, he ain't do that." He's like, "Get up, get up, 2 shots." You didn't even see the play.
Yo, they lost by 2 on both games. No, they lost
And
by
Josh
1.
Hart missed the free throw, gets the rebound, get fouled again. I'm like, nah, ain't no way. Ain't
Yeah,
no way.
they tanking, bro.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
The refs
Enjoy-
taking them. That's what's going on. The refs are taking them.
I saw a stat.
60%.
The stat said Paulo and Luca have the most losses while scoring 30 points. But don't get it twisted. Not Paulo. Cade and Luca has the most 30-point games in a loss. But don't get it twisted. Cade only got 1 win. Luca got more than 1 win. All right, just don't get it twisted. All right.
I ain't gonna lie. After those last 2 games, I feel bad for K and Monty. I'm like, it's not even y'all fault. Like when the team is bad, you can blame it. But when you got the refs not even trying to like give a good game, they like, bro, it's time to go home. You're losing.
Yeah, because Paulo clearly traveled.
Man,